everybody, my name's Helen Robinson. I'm one of the technical programme chairs for the World Geothermal Congress 2026. Welcome to the reviewer portal, and a thank you to everybody who has offered to review the abstracts for next year's conference. Once you have received your login credentials from our professional conference organiser, Venue West, you'll be able to log into the portal and start reviewing the abstracts that have been assigned to you. When you log in, this is what your home page will look like. So we've got here a date for when abstracts need to be completed. The reviewing needs to be completed by this time. And at the bottom here, you've got some contact information. So that bottom email address, technical-program@wgc2026.com, is how you can contact myself if you have any questions or you're not sure about anything. If you go into the abstracts tab and scroll down, you'll be able to see the abstracts for review that have been assigned to yourself. We aim to only request people review no more than 10 abstracts, at least at the start, and we'll see how we progress and what time people have available to contribute. And then to review an abstract, just click on the view side button at the side, and this is what you'll be brought to. So the first part is the abstract title, so we just need to make sure that that is written in English, that it's clear, concise, makes sense, there's no sort of issues with the English language or any spelling errors, for example, and please make a note of anything that you spot that you think the author needs to address. Under the tracks, this is the conference track that the author has selected, believing this is the best track for their submission. When you read the abstract, you might feel that the submission is better suited elsewhere, so please make a note of that as well. Then under the abstract, this is the actual content that they have submitted. You do not need to worry about word limits and the word count, that's already been managed for you. So what we're looking for with respect to the actual abstract is that it's clear, it's concise, the English is good, the spelling is good, things like that. If you flag anything within it that you're not sure about, you're not comfortable commenting on, or anything like that, then please let me know. But make a note of anything within this that you spot that you think the author needs to address. Under the additional information, we have the preferred presentation type. So this particular one, the author has selected poster. We have somewhere in the region of 750 speaker slots, and we've had over 1,400 abstracts submitted. So we will need to whittle down those numbers to around 750, and then offer as many as possible, up to around 500 people a poster slot. We have had people select poster already, and we have had some people who have not selected, so that might make our jobs a little bit easier, but we can do a maximum of 500 posters and a maximum of around 750 speaker slots. So if you read an abstract and it's an oral presentation that they have requested, but you think it might be better suited as a poster, please make a note of that. And then we've got the associated keywords. So we have asked our authors to include at least 3 keyword and phrases. If they have submitted with less than that, please make a note. And then when you go to the reviewer submission, you've got a few pointers here about completing the questions below. If you have a conflict of interest, or you believe you might have a conflict of interest, then you need to let us know. So the first box here is that, saying that you need to excuse or recuse yourself from the abstract that has been assigned to you through a conflict of interest, and that could be anything from you're an author on that paper or that submission, you have been involved with the project, you might be working for that company and closely working with the people involved, and you might just feel that if you were to review, you could be unfairly biased one way or the other in that review. The system is set up so that I shouldn't be able to assign at least lead authors and reviewers as the same, but if any escape and get through the net, along with you may be co-authored, for example, then please let us know and we can reassign to somebody else. And then tick box here, have they provided 3 keywords or phrases, click it if they have, and a full abstract, so around 250 words, that's fine. If the abstract is incredibly short, so only a couple of sentences or even completely missing, if there is no way that you can make a judgment on the quality of the abstract submission, then you will need to leave this tick box blank and reject that abstract. Does the author need support with English language? Many of our authors' first language is not English, and whilst many of our authors' English is exceptionally good, and occasionally you might spot, some language is a little bit out, or there might be a few spelling mistakes, or there might be some grammatical errors that they can address just with some comments. We may come across some authors who clearly do not have strength in, say, written English, and so we would want them to get assistance with their English language. And then under the tick, this one here, you'll have a drop-down menu that has accept with minor corrections, accept with major corrections, and reject. And so select which one you think is appropriate. And then in the box down here, the reviewer's notes. So these are notes that will only be seen by the reviewing team. So for example, if you think the abstract and the submission belongs in a different track, please note that in here initially, or if you think that they should have a poster rather than a speaking slot, please note that in here. Things like that you want other reviewers to see, but not necessarily the author to see at this stage. Also, please make a note in here why you think there is a conflict of interest about you reviewing, or any other comments. So if there's some indications of geopolitical challenges that you're not comfortable with, then please put that in here, and also say that you want to recuse yourself from that review, and we will look into that and review it or assign it to one of the technical committee members to manage. And then in the comments to author, so these are the comments the author will be able to see. In here, please be as constructive and respectful as you can, with the guidelines on if you think anything needs to be changed and what needs to be changed, especially with the accept minor and accept major changes. We're not asking authors to edit their abstracts and resubmit, but we do need to see what changes you've suggested for when we review the paper, because we will be checking that those changes have been made when they come to submit their full paper or their full poster. Once you're happy with all of the content that you have put in there, please tick the completed box, and select update, and that will send all of the information to the author so that they know the status of their abstract, and it also sends us all the information so we know what progress everybody is making. So I hope that was really helpful for you all. Like I say, please drop me an email at this bottom one here, technical-program@WGC2026.com, if you have any questions or if you're uncertain about anything within the abstract reviewing process. Thank you.